In each of the videos in this set, we explore a different proprietary feature of RedSpy365. In this video, we will cover Discovery, which automatically identifies and reports only on new vulnerabilities, eliminating false positives and presenting new security issues based on criticality. Another important feature of RedSpy365 is that the platform is able to distinguish between new vulnerabilities and those which were previously detected. To demonstrate this, we will configure and then run a new Nmap scan, which scans your network for new IP addresses, ports, and services. The analyst can run multiple scans, up to 20 per section, to target specific sections of a network. In the configuration page, there are several options for source reports that RedSpy can compare findings against, including previous penetration testing reports and the FQDN, or Fully Qualified Domain Name Repository. RedSpy automatically compares the findings of a new Nmap scan with the previous Nmap scans on file, as well as selected penetration test reports. Only when RedSpy determines that an identified IP, port, or service is new is it reported to the IRC channel. RedSpy automatically adds vulnerabilities that are truly new via the IRC channel by comparing the vulnerability scan to any previous vulnerability scans of the same name, then to the selected penetration test report. The comparison seeks to determine if the vulnerability has been previously recognized and acknowledged, or muted, which ensures only new and unmuted vulnerability notices are sent to the IRC channel. Vulnerability results can also be added manually when the report is updated or imported by an analyst. In the penetration test report, if the vulnerability is new, it is coded red, if remediated, blue, and if unchanged, green. Now, if we run another new Nmap scan, this same new IP address will not be detected because it has already been identified and incorporated into the built-in reporting of the RedSpy platform. The IRC channel might list the new IP address again, but the IRC entry in question will also show that the IP has already been seen. A vulnerability testing tool such as OpenVAS, Nessus, Burp, NetSparker, Nexpose, or Qualsys will also check against the results of previous penetration tests, which are accessible from the RedSpy platform. If we examine the external technical reports which are located in the high-level executive summary of our recent penetration test, there is a list of identified vulnerabilities and a box that we can check to acknowledge them. In the configuration page, to manually launch a new vulnerability scan, use the Add button to attach the results of previous vulnerability scans that you wish to use as a comparison. Vulnerability scans can also be scheduled automatically or triggered to run by other bots. If configured to do so, RedSpy will download the results of these scheduled scans, identify new or existing vulnerabilities, and send the results to the IRC. We can manually verify that our new vulnerability scan is not noting previously identified issues by taking a look at the feed in the IRC client. No results are being reported, so we know that the new scan that is currently running is screening out previously acknowledged vulnerabilities. If we return to the external technical report of our recent penetration test and uncheck the box acknowledging a new finding and repeat the vulnerability scan, we can now look at the IRC channel and observe that the vulnerability is identified. It is not presented to us as new, but it is presented to us as existing and unacknowledged. Only when vulnerabilities identified on a penetration test have been acknowledged are they eliminated from future IRC messages. Another way to demonstrate this important functionality is by deleting all of the identified issues that we see here and configuring another new vulnerability scan using the same penetration test results as a comparison tool. Now, each of the vulnerabilities that we have deleted from the external findings records will be identified as new. In addition, if we have previously configured a bot to run several additional post-exploitation tools upon discovery of a new vulnerability, RedSpy will also run these bots and report the results to the IRC channel, adding significant events or projects as appropriate. RedSpy has several built-in mechanisms for eliminating false positives and making the most of your analyst's time and expertise. The entire RedSpy365 team thanks you. We look forward to delivering new and relevant insight into each customer's security investments now and in the future.